It has to be one team. It has to be a group of people working together for one goal, which is to win the race. And you have to eliminate the ego. And what is the best thing for the team at that specific moment in time, always? Which means you have to practice properly, you have to be prepared, you have to have a desire and a drive together. It is a team sport. There's too many moving pieces for it not to be in sync, to be a solid team to be perform, and you have to have fun within that. There has to be a seriousness, but there has to be a joy in the effort of it, and the desire to compete at a very high level. All those things have to come together, and you can't make a mistake at this level, you know. And if you do, you have to minimize it, you have to forget about it, and you have to move on. And I think that's what's really special about this sport, is that there are so many people involved, and each and every one is an important part of getting to the podium. So when you see teams getting to the podium and consistently getting to the podium, it's because they've worked very hard to get there, and they've trained on and off the track constantly to make that happen. It's interesting because it's like, sometimes you can say, oh, we're a family, and certainly, like, you know, when you do a TV show, oh, we're a family, and it's kind of trite after a while, right? And you're like, what does that mean, really? But it's, when you talk about the Porsche family, it's completely different, because there's a sense of emotion there, and openness, and a sense of vulnerability, and also an incredible work ethic. So at first, you're scared to death of it, right? Because the level of, you know, expectation is so high, and a sense of tradition that is so high, that everybody within the company wants to meet that. There's a passion behind that, and a desire, and a truth in that fight. And what is needed to achieve that is really looked at, and you don't rush anything, in the sense of, like, what do we need to do to achieve the goal? And it's calmly approached, and it's methodically challenged. So I think that's the beauty of it. And there is a sense of, we're in this together. We're in this because we love doing it, and we want to do it. And there's a purity in that, and there is unconditional love within that, oddly enough, right? And that's what it means to me, and that's what I've been experiencing. That's what it inspires me to work harder and to push myself in a way, because it's not really about your ego so much as it is what the legacy is all about, the people that you're working with and their level of commitment. And it goes back to the team effort again. And I think that's what's really beautiful about it. And when you're inside of it, to be a part of it, it inspires you in every aspect of your life, and how you interact with your own family, with yourself, and with the people that you come in contact with. And that's what it represents to me. And it's very special, very honored to be a part of that. Porsche's always been about innovation and technology, right? So it continues on. You look at what was happening with the very early cars to where we are today with the LMP1 program. It's constant innovation and moving forward and thinking forward to how does that translate, and what we learn on the track makes it to the street car, so that everybody gets to experience that. So that's the mission, is the future sports cars.